Hey, it's Mr. D back again with another piece. It's Rondo by Keith Snell. It's a trombone piece. This is a level 1, perfect for beginner trombone. I am going to play it slower, so you can use it as a reference. A couple things to know about the videos is you want to make sure that you seek out private instruction. You don't just do YouTube videos over and over again. You actually seek out someone that's sitting next to you or across from you that can help you with tonguing and slurring and playing in tune and using proper breath support. So these videos are just reference videos, and generally they're played slower than what's listed for the composer. The second thing is just as important, is we want to make sure that we're purchasing the original piece. We don't want to just get some sort of photocopy and use photocopies. We want to acknowledge the composer or the arranger by purchasing the music and playing the actual original copy. So like I said earlier, I'm going to be playing the Rondo. We're going to play it a little bit slower. There is a high D at the end, so you want to make sure you look up the fingering for high D. There is a fermata half note. During the long rests, I'll just kind of say next section, and that way you can play along. A little tip on the videos, anytime you do videos on YouTube and you're learning with them, it might be a good idea to get your earbuds and use the earbuds, especially in the louder instruments, so that you can hear me play at a slower tempo and you can keep along with it, because the iPads and the computer speakers are usually not loud enough to play over a musical instrument. So here we go with Rondo by Keith Snell, starting at measure 9. Next spot. After 33. Next spot, which would be after 41. After 49. Next spot, which would be after 83. So a couple quick things. Make sure that you always start with a big breath of air. You notice you probably heard in the measure 9, first note wasn't as solid as it should have been. And any piece that you play, you want to make sure that you pick out the hard parts and you practice them slowly and work them out, all your positions slowly, before you just jump in at the original or whatever the tempo is. The end of line 1, you can stay in 6th position. I actually didn't, but you could, which would be a great idea to do. You have 2 C's, and then you go to F, so you can use the alternate F, which would be position F. Position 6. I'll do it slow. Okay, and then after that 49 section, you want to make sure you do the ascending scale using the proper positions. As with all these videos, I'm just kind of quick putting them up there so you can use them as a reference. And they're not a lot of times they're not perfect, but that's where you come in and your practicing comes in. So in summary, Rondo by Keith Snell is a great level 1 piece. It's in the key of B flat. And you have a high D at the end. You do have a fermata high B flat, so make sure you hold it more than 2 beats. We're always filling up the instrument with lots of air, using the tonguing and slurring where labeled. We always want to add dynamics as well. One thing to note is on measure, 2 measures before 73, you have a dotted quarter single eighth. So you want to make sure that you hold the dotted quarter out for a beat and a half. So you're going to tap on the quarter note, and you're going to tap on the dot, and when your foot goes up after the dot, that's when you play the single eighth note. So it's ta, ti, ta, ta. So 2 measures before 73 goes. Whoops. Whoops, I had my slide locked. We'll try it again. You also have it near the last 4 measures of the piece. So if you count back 1, 2, 3, 4, it's actually 5 measures. You have the high B flat, same pattern. First position D, and then B flat. That D is optional. You can always play there's actually a double note there. So you could play the high D, or you could stay on the B flat at the end. So I'll do it with just the B flat, 5 from the end. Okay, so that is the dotted quarter and single eighth. On the musical patterns that like jump up from high notes to low notes, you want to practice those slowly. So the last line of the song you have. Make sure you're practicing those slowly first before you start to take them up the tempo. Okay, so at 83, it's the same thing. I'll do it again even slower. So you're always working out the harder passages first, nice and slow, and then work on speeding them up as they get more comfortable in your different sliding positions. So I hope you enjoyed the Rondo by Keith Snell. As always, seek out a private teacher and do lots of practice in the song, and it's a great teaching piece. I hope you enjoy Rondo, and we'll see you soon.